What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, bright one. Bright one. Why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? So I decided that we're going to actually loop to the end of the 3rd floor instead of just walking through it, just to try and get ourselves a little bit quicker. Plus, we haven't actually had the experience of actually trying the pineapple. So we're here at the 2nd floor snack time room, and we're going to get ourselves have an allergic reaction to pineapple. Let's go.
Wait, you like pineapples too? I didn't know! Pineapples are one of my 3 favorite foods! Sounds like you have good taste sometimes, friend.
Bonnie hands you the snack. You bite into it, chewing on the fruit. Tastes spicy. Best idea you've ever had. Snack on some pineapple slices and die. You choked on a pineapple slice? No. Mouse, get out of there. What are you doing there? Get away with you! Anyway, so that's what happens. We choke, quote unquote, on a pineapple slice. Start again. That's the king. Unlock everything there. Loop 33. You're allergic to pineapples. Didn't Loop say you were allergic to pineapples? Loop was right? You're allergic? What? Loop is gonna have a field day with this one. The pineapple was pretty good, though. So we gotta pick up the key. We should be able to get back over to judging locations. Go to the gate ahead. Okay. But at least we have everything. And we're just gonna move ourselves around, swerve around, get ourselves over to here, so we can look at the statue of Ogre that Mirabelle made. So special, cause she made it. It's best one, of course. Well, not really. We're just gonna say that it is for her pride, cause she tries. You gotta reward people for trying, at least. You know, even if they're not really good at something, is that, you know, if they at least give the effort to it, it's like, go ahead and encourage people. You know, you did a great job trying. This very well may not be your forte, but you have given it an effort, and so therefore you can at least say that you've done it, you can try, and you can say for certain, instead of just surmising that you are in fact not good with this particular field or activity. Anyway, oh look, we got a sinus we gotta take care of. Slice, goodbye. Let's not worry about the fact that we just killed it in one shot, of course. Wait, over there, isn't that
The same bathroom we already went to already?
Seems so. Let me just see if there's anything different that goes through Siffrin's head. Bathroom.
Bathroom!
Bathroom! Bathroom! Does anyone need to go again? Just so you know, if you do need to go, they make books about this moment. I'll be sure to mention how we needed to stop for 2 bathroom breaks. A few people raise their hands. You might as well go too. Alright, let's meet back here once everyone's done powdering their nose. You don't really need to go. You sit on the throne and think about nothing. You hear voices outside the bathroom. Listen in or stay here to make time go faster. Is this the same conversation between Isabeau and Bonnie? You stand next to the bathroom door and listen. Mirabelle! Oh, this is different. Isabeau! How you holding up, Mira?
Me? I'm, okay. Well, no, I'm not. But it'd be useless to think about all the ways I'm not okay right now.
What
about you, Isabeau?
Huh? Me?
Yes, you! You've been with me since the start, you know. If you didn't agree to come with me when I ran to Javette for help, I probably wouldn't have gotten this far. And I wouldn't have met everyone else, too. You always made sure I'm okay, and even now you keep everyone going by making sure we're doing fine, but I just wanted to make sure that you were okay, too.
I'm a pretty simple guy, Mira. I don't have a big enough brain to worry about things.
Isabeau.
Oh, not convincing enough? I'm good, Mira. Making sure everyone is okay makes me feel better, you know?
So as long as you tell me if you need any help, I'm okay.
Is it that simple?
It's that simple. Oh crap, Mira. Just come here already.
Hug time.
Oh, wow. I didn't think I needed a hug this badly. Sorry.
Nothing like a big strong man hugging your worries away, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Huh, funny. Think I really need a hug too.
You know, I love you, Isabeau.
And I love you, Mira.
After waiting for a bit, you exit the bathroom. Alright, everyone refreshed. Noses powdered up. Bodies emptied.
Emptied.
Haha, emptied. Nah, she's asking if you pooped.
All refreshed, nose powdered, and bodies emptied over here, madame.
Siffrin, you nod. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? Alright, back to the statue of Ogra. Oh, Ogra, the special one, our little Ogra, gave us the key knife. I'm sorry, why are we back here?
Madame, are you saying Sif was wrong to bring us all the way back to a room we already searched top to bottom because there's only one thing here? Madame, you're so weird.
Mirabel's intact statue of the Change God. You look at it a little closer. You try not to make a face, and fail.
Your noses look like that.
Wow, that left eye is somehow above the right brow.
I can't tell if they're supposed to be smiling or frowning.
Mira, Mira, help us roast the statue's terribly made face. Mira?
Ah.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to make them look gentle and nice.
No, we're so sorry.
Sorry we said your statue sucked.
No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against you all someday.
You all shudder.
But, the statue is a link between the Change God and the Crafter, right? You wonder what would happen if Mirabel touched it right now. Amir, can you put your hand on the statue?
Huh? Sure.
As soon as Mirabel touches the statue, you hear something. It sounded like a loop sound. Shoo.
Ah!
Oh boy, this is different. Okay, this is great.
Huh? What? Where?
Mirabel and you got transported somewhere. Someone's there, Mira.
Huh?
Euphrasia!
The head housemaiden? Mirabelle! I can't believe you can't recognize me. Did I change shapes?
Yeah, I did. Don't know. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who changes shapes. No! This can't be! You're...
And she got it. It's me.
the Change God!
Gasp!
What? No.
I didn't mean to make you cry. I messed up.
Change God! I'm so sorry!
Sorry, but for what?
For so many things! For being useless, for not being willing to change enough, for lying and making everyone believe you blessed me, for...
Ow, Dad.
I don't care. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Huh?
If I was mad about it, I wouldn't have helped you earlier, right?
But I did it because I'm rooting for you.
Helped us earlier? Do you mean the knife? The key knife, okay? It has a name and you should use it.
But yes, that was me.
It was? So?
Oh, housemaiden Mirabelle. I'm about to tell you something really important. For many reasons, you won't remember it after I send you back to your quest.
Well, your brain won't remember, but your heart will. So listen.
It's true that as the Change God, I can't help humans much.
Must be because I don't want to.
I can't help you. I can't help with your petty struggles for survival and stuff.
But it doesn't matter, because even my little god powers are nothing next to yours. The real power comes from you, Mirabelle!
If you decide you can change, that's enough power and belief to do anything.
I don't even need some silly rituals or anything like some other belief out there.
And look how far you've come, without me.
But if that's not enough for you, then know this. You are loved, Mirabelle. I see you changing, even if you do not. You're always changing, always evolving. You're not stagnating in any way. And even if you were, that would be fine. Because life is about changes. It's also about staying right where you are sometimes. I am proud of you. And I love you. And I love the stupid, ugly face you gave me, and I won't ever let anyone destroy it. Remember that, okay?
Thank you, Change God. You're nothing like I was expecting, but I would expect nothing else from you.
Mirabelle and the Change God giggle together. Somehow, Mirabelle looks much less burdened than before.
Oh, I want to do this.
You got a memory of me.
Huh? And when equipped, it'll do... who cares? I don't know why you need to remember things so much. Weirdo.
What?
Mirabelle tilts her head to the side, confused.
Oh crap, look at that tail tilt.
Hey, that artist maiden of yours is right.
You really are so stinking cute, Mirabelle. Oh,
Alright, that's it. That was your god call.
good luck, Mirabelle. I'm rooting for you. I love you. Bye. Beams you away.
Wait!
Mirabelle disappeared! Where did she?
And you...
Siffrin no middle's name. Siffrin no middle name's no last name.
Sorry for not talking to you.
This is all for Mirabelle's sake, you understand. Her side quest.
You know all about side quests, don't you?
Plus, I know you don't really care about me.
But hey, it's not every loop you get to meet a god.
And it's not like yours will ever really talk to you. So I'll give you some words too.
I'll say them through the face of your little sponsor buddy for the effect. Sponsor? And those words are, I have seen it all. Pitiful traveler walking through time, going against the very nature of this world. This ridiculous, never-ending play. It goes against everything I stand for. I am the Change God. My domain is the future itself, the possibility of it. And is this what I have now? Dormant, repeating, dormant, unchanging, stagnating, a crime against life itself. But you don't want to be here either. If you could change it, you would. So... You misunderstand. What? The events unfolding right now may go against my very nature. But it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying myself immensely. This pocket of time may be rewinding, but you are not. In this bubble, where everything stays the exact same. How will you bring about change? How will you change. I just can't wait to see more! I'll keep giving you the knife every time, so don't worry! Keep going! Keep changing!
Keep going, that's a good show.
Bye!
Wait.
Nope! Bye! Hangs up the phone. You stumble. Oh!
Hey!
Mira, Sif! Are you two okay?
What? What happened?
I don't know. You both started looking weird. Like you were about to faint or something.
Are you both okay? Can you stand up?
You and Mirabel nod.
Yes, I feel like I saw something incredible.
Huh?
I don't remember it anymore, though.
You do, still. If you're good, we should keep going.
Yes, let's go.
But then who was phone? Talk to a statue. Okay. Alright, that's an interesting achievement. But there's a memory of me? Okay. Equip Mirabel. Memory of Change God. Mirabel doesn't remember them, but she still feels them. Auto Adorable Moving Shield at the start of battle. Interesting. So that's an effect, but we would get rid of the stat boots. So I'm just gonna keep the Memory of Faith on for right now. Alright, that was interesting. Certainly interesting. Not sure if it becomes is rather relevant to like the events of the game, because it seems like, oh, this is like something that we would get as a result of like doing an amount of side quests, which is what we did. So I think that's what it is that it's the unlockable for like getting the quote-unquote side quests done, I guess. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do for now. You're gonna experience like another jump cut. Is that when we come back, we're gonna be in the middle of the battle with the king and then have the conversation with him again. Alright. We're just gonna save ourselves here real quick, since we did a little bit more. Let's just single eye. Back to 2 again. Loop 33, which is kind of bullshit, but okay. Wait. Have you tried every single one of Bonnie's snacks? Alright, just for context, really, so I noticed that when I got to the 3rd floor snack break room, I still hadn't done the palmiers, and so this is the last one. And you really didn't miss much of anything. It's just like, palmiers, good, crunch, that sort of thing. You count them in your head. Plantain chips, cookies, Malagna fingers. Yes, you have. Huh. Just the fact that you've tasted them all means you've been looping for a while. Even though you might be tired of some of them, they're all so different and delicious still. How long did it take Bonnie to prepare all those snacks for today? You're a really talented cook, Bonnie.
Huh? Well, of course I am. Stupid. It's our roles to make sure you eat good things so you can be happy and not sad.
Is that so?
Thank you for taking care of us, Bonnie.
Thanks, Bonbon. You're the best, Bonbon.
You all clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. You got a memory of safe rooms. You'll always remember this. When equipped, memory of safe rooms lets you recover all your HP after a battle ends.
Do you remember?
Does it matter?
What? What else does? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors.
So not for this part? No. Concentrate. Merciful King, I will give some time to consider the ends, the most beautiful end, and eternal end. Real take-ins for chumps. Not back down, get ready. The king waits. Time to ask. Ask the king. What is your goal?
My goal? Sif, does it matter?
It doesn't! Your reasons don't matter at all!
Why do you want to freeze Vogard in time? Siffrin?
Oh, can't you guess? Can't you tell? Oh, stars, I thought my intentions were clear, but no one seems to understand.
We don't know! We don't understand you! Why would you want to make an entire country suffer? And expect everyone to be okay with it? There must be a reason. Why would you freeze Vogard in time?
And only Vogard for that matter.
That's true. No other country has been attacked. With a power like yours, you could freeze more than just Vogard. But you stopped at the borders. Other countries are safe. Why? Because Vogard is perfect.
Perfect?
Such welcoming, creative people, always willing to welcome travelers in, even travelers with no name, no home to speak of. Such precious memories. It is perfect. I do not want it to change. I want it to stay exactly how it is, so it cannot ever be destroyed.
That's so...
What backwards thinking.
I don't know what about Vogard made it perfect for you, but you cannot stop us from living!
So you're using Timecraft?
Timecraft? I suppose I am.
But if you're using Timecraft, how did you manage to control it? Timecraft should use immeasurable amounts of power that no mere human could have. So how?
Ah, yes, it is true. I could not have harvested Timecraft on my own, so I had some help.
Help? Who would?
Oh, isn't it obvious? The universe would. I only had to wish for it, and the universe delivered.
The universe? Who is that? A person?
Nah, it's... Wow, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't seem to remember.
It's what's beyond this plane, correct? What's in the sky? You do not react. The king sobs.
I knew Vogarians were ignorant of it, but I did not think travelers from other countries were too. How could you have?
Vogadians, huh? Interesting choice of words. Are you not from Vogard yourself?
He isn't, Madame Odile. I feel like I've seen an article about it somewhere recently. I saw it today. Where was it again?
So you're not from Vogard, but you still want to freeze it in time. Where do you call home then?
The king flinches. He does not answer. You do not react. Ask the king. Where are you from? The king looks straight at you.
What about you, bright one? Where are you from?
You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. Damn, we're still not doing it. Okay, so I guess we are gonna have to complete this loop, really, in order to actually get this done. You hear the king laugh. Ask the king. There isn't necessarily even anything new. Why you're so tall? Why call yourself king? What should I remember? You ask again, but you know. Does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you.
Yeah! Speaking in riddles to Fred! Stop trying to confuse him! He hasn't forgotten anything!
You know. Again, I'll warp back. What have I forgotten?
Forgotten? Oh, bright one. Why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence? What the crab is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, Bright One! They all have! We all have! No one can say it! No one can even remember it! It escapes us! It will keep escaping us! Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell! Everything from your accent, to the way you use craft, to the stitching on your cloak and hat, to that pin, those pins you wear. You should remember! You and I, of all people standing here, should remember! Brightwood, please, please, just remember it! Say it! Make it real! Please! If you can remember, then maybe...
What is happening? Is he okay?
Something we've all forgotten?
I haven't forgotten anything, stupid!
Sif?
You know. Ask the king. I'm trying to think if there's anything else sequentially that we should be looking at. If anything else could have possibly changed with any of the new information that we've actually gathered. Because we've at least acknowledged about the fact that we've acknowledged the fact that we have forgotten, and that the quote-unquote religion of our country is the universe itself. And now, instead of when people think about it that they start getting headaches, it's that they just don't remember. Then nothing comes up. It's that they remember something is there, but nothing comes up. Because they can't remember. Gosh. I'm confused about this. I feel like, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I might have skipped something important. I probably should have gone back to the door. Should have gone back to the door on the 3rd floor. And checked the door again. Because that time, instead of getting headaches when we read the text, we could possibly get something else. We might even have a chance to actually read the language this time. I don't know. But then again, if this is true, the first time we ever actually even encountered the idea of, like, the missing language that gives us headaches is in the Library of Dormont. So I guess we go back through all of this battle again and get to the very end. I guess we'll smash through this since we've already seen everything having to do with the king and the battle. And then just smash cut to the end, or possibly what the next thing you see is that it might be the start of the next loop. I don't know. I'm not sure at this point. Okay, so we're now back after the king, and having not done the, the side quests with the characters at Dormont, is that things are playing out much like they normally would have before. Is that we're probably not going to get an end of the loop that has them like running towards us and actually trying to save us. An option came up when we started talking to Oda, is that since we know that their research is fake, we basically outed them saying it's like your fake research, and she was just like, so you figured it out. Don't tell anyone. I'd like to see Isabeau try to figure it out for a little longer. I'm very excited to hear what he comes up with next. Spoonology? Bananology? Yeah, you got this. Bananology would be quite appealing. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try looking down your walls every once in a while, huh? And come to Kabwe anytime. Maybe we'll meet again during your travels. She's smiling at you gently. You force yourself to smile back. Siffrin, is everything...
Ah! I have even more pineapple slices in my pocket!
Crab here!
Never mind. Take care of yourself, Siffrin. Alright? You nod. Huh. I don't quite remember if there was this interaction before. I don't think so. I think this is something new. Because I don't remember about Bonnie screaming about pineapple slices. although this time around is that for this quote-unquote entire loop, is that we did try the pineapple slices, which is maybe why that brought up. But again, Odile is showing us that she's observant. She knows that something else is wrong. So I don't know, maybe something different might happen with this? Anyway, here's Bonnie. What's wrong?
It's really over, right?
Like,
For real, for real? It's over? The king is gone?
for real, Bon. So now we're starting to say what their ending phrases are in our head before they're starting to do it. We're completing the lines for them.
So then... So I can go back to Bamboosh and see my sister again? She'll be okay? She'll move around?
I'm sure of it. How about this?
Yeah?
If she's not moving when you go see her, you can punch me 3 times.
Dear. Wait! That's such a long journey, though! I'm not gonna go find you just so I can punch you if you're wrong. That's dumb.
Just as dumb as your sister not being okay when we just won.
Ow. Oh! You're right! Okay, then I'll believe you. Hopefully I won't have to walk forever to punch you.
You laugh. Before you forget, though, do you have some snacks left?
Ow! Well...
Bonnie looks through their pockets.
Wait, I have some pineapple slices left?
Which is a little awkward to come across since they actually just yelled it out when we were talking to Odile.
I won't give them to you. I'm super hungry. That way I'll survive until I eat dinner. See? Aren't I so smart?
Very smart. But you're smarter. You should make sure to talk to everyone you need to before talking to Isabeau. And here's Mirabelle. And yep, we're saying exactly what her first word will be. Siffrin.
Siffrin!
I'm not dreaming.
Am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? Really won?
We really won, Mira.
Oh, a fake change. I don't think I can believe it just yet, to be honest. We fought the king, and the last attack I did dealt the trick and defeated him, but it's been such a long journey, you know. I can't believe it's over.
She's shaking. Breathe with me.
Okay.
You both breathe slowly, in and out. You make a confused face.
Oh no, I'm just thinking. You can be so nice, Siffrin.
Are you?
You don't look like you believe it, but it's true. You know, I know we haven't known each other for that long, but I hope you know I really treasure your company. I do. I really, really do. And so, thank you. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey.
You smile.
I'm sure you're excited to go back to traveling on your own. But don't forget me, okay? Come see me at Dormont anytime. I'd love to hang out. Promise!
Sorry, Mirabelle. You all might have to hang out for a little bit longer. Before you forget, though, can we group up after I speak to the head housemaiden?
Oh! Would you be okay with it? I'd love to!
You'd nod. You should make sure to talk to everyone before talking to Isabeau. Okay, so that's right. I guess this whole finding out what Isabeau was trying to talk about side quest got completely waylaid just because of the fact is that we did their side quests in Dormont. And so now with Mirabelle having taken care of and Bonnie being taken care of, I don't think Odile should be doing anything to interrupt us. Right, Odile? I mean, you're all for Isabeau telling our feelings to us, right? You've shown hints about that throughout the game, so there's no reason for you to interrupt us, right? Right? Right. Sif, we did it.
Sif! We did it!
We did it, Sif.
We did it! We stopped the king! We can finally go back to our normal lives! Isn't it great?
It is.
Yeah. I said, do you remember what I said at the clock tower?
You remember? You wanted to tell me something?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Siffaruni? Siffrin. I
Are you both finished? God damn it, Odile! Freaking Christ, my God. Of course. Please wrap it up so we can go. There's so much we have to do before we can go back to our lives. You two can talk later, okay? Oh, Gems. Did I interrupt?
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Are you sure? I'm...
No problem. Don't worry about it. There has to be a better moment later. A better moment than saving the country.
Oh!
Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Make sure to say hi when you're near Juvette, okay?
You nod. Alright, so what does that mean for this tiny side quest then? A better moment to say it. Well, the better moment was when we were all out in the field. But, you know, again, that gets interrupted as well with everyone else coming in. So again, another stumping moment. I had more or less already resigned to the fact that he was never really going to say it in game and we were just going to be teased to the end of time about it. And I guess maybe this is also another tease about it. I honestly don't know. Nothing was said about, like, making sure to, like, not have Odile interrupt us. Then again, Loop may say something different this time once we get back to him, so guess we'll do that. It's all over if you talk to her. Talk to her. This is the end.
Traveling one, are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you'll go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle.
Hi. You can start breaking down now.
Breaking down?
Wait. She's saying something different?
What do you... Oh no!
You know the script by heart now. Oh, Siffrin.
Siffrin! I'm so sorry! There's no way we can stop it now! I'm sorry! You'll be going back when everything started!
Burnt sugar, right on cue. I know you thought.
I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be! Something's broken! Something's failing! Rotting! I can't fix it on my own, not before it all ends! If only I had noticed it sooner! I should have seen it, prevented it!
You feel a tug on your stomach. 3 lines left.
It's my fault we have to suffer like this! I just hope that one day you might let...
The pop-up notification there just made me miss saying it again anyway. You're back here again. At this rate, you'll know her entire lines by heart. I mean, we have indeed done it 5 times. But, I don't know, I'm still feeling hopeful now at this point. We have done something just slightly different. Alright, and then we jumped from 33 to 35. Don't think I'm not noticing this bullshit game. Is that, you know how math works, right? So I guess I'm gonna, rush over to Loop, see if we can get something new out of him.
Siffrin! You're up!
Here again. Hey Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight?
Oh! I was actually just thinking about it. What do you think?
Absolutely. I'll let everyone know.
You're right! We don't have a moment to lose. But, wait, do you know where everyone is?
Talk to you later, Mira.
Okay?
You tell me about the carrot method so she can learn that one skill.
Wait, how do you know about...
And wait.
Okay.
Mira learned the craft skill, adorable moving shield again. You watch her go. Alright, back over to Loop once more. I mean, this has only been 2 episodes for this past Loop. You suppose here, probably plenty more favorite to the tree.
Hi, so I need to do the favorite tree thing.
Sorry, I'm in your way then, aren't I? I'll get out of your hair, or see you at the clock tower.
We know where to find him anyway. Might seem a little callous.
Hey, Stardust!
How can I help you in this wonderful new loop?
So, let's talk about something.
Sure,
What do you want to talk about?
oh, wait, actually,
My turn to ask a question. You know, don't you? What your fighter is trying so hard to say to you. You flinch. I mean, we do know. We honestly do know. But I kind of wonder if saying silent about it would be a confirmation or not. I wonder who we should pity more then. The one who won't be able to spit it out, almost like forbidden by time itself. Or the one waiting endlessly for it. Such a terrible tragedy, isn't it? Okay, what should I do next? Need help on how to find more about the loops now? What should I do now? I don't notice anything more you can learn about the loops. Okay, that's fine. Still to find out more about the king after all. After you're done with this, don't you think? Okay. There. Any other questions? The king.
so the king is from that country. The country no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then, why is he so focused on Vogard? Exactly. Why freeze Vogard in time specifically? We know he appeared in Vogard in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live. And he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots. He said earlier he thought Vogard was perfect. Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Like a picture. The mirror room. Of course. A picture. About the king. Nothing there? Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? I just need help in general. What? You need help with your family members again? You know what to do. Just help them all out in the same loop and go through the house with them. But you know it won't change anything. It really won't. So, do I really need to help them again? Do you want to help them again? Yes, of course. Well, you can help them again if you want, but you don't really need to. They'll do just fine without you, you know. Who do you think you are, their savior? Silly. If you do help them, you can just zone out and fast forward to it, if you get bored. And you'll still get a nice skill for them out of it. I pity them, though. I wonder if they'd think you're doing this out of obligation. Or worse, just because it makes your life easier. Ouch! Ouch there, Loop. I mean, does make one think for a moment why they're exactly doing it. I mean, personally, in my opinion, it's like I'm doing it because, I want, okay, me in this kind of situation, I would want what's best for them. And yes, people can think, try to rationalize is that, hey, you have other motives for this, and though they may
ring true. Although they may be true, that's not the entirety of it. So that the majority of the reason would be just because of the fact is that you want to see them better. At least in my opinion. Say about it. Had a nice time talking with your housemaiden. So, she feels bad because she can't love people romantically, and she feels like she can't do what's needed of her as a housemaiden. She feels like she can't change in the way that's asked of her, since she doesn't want to get in a relationship ever. Must be hard, having a crisis of her faith like this. Sounds like talking to you helped. Let's take that line again. Sounds like talking to you helped her, though. And talking to her didn't help you, but it made her stronger, which is all you can ask for, huh? And don't forget, if you wanted to get that special skill again, you'll have to hang out with her once more. Or, well, you could do it and zone out the whole time if you wanted to, but that's cheating. Isabel, had a nice time talking with your fighter. What a nice guy. He prepared everything so you could watch the night sky, because he noticed you liked the stars, and he wanted to spend some time with you. Who knew he had such a history with the change belief too? Come to think of it, he might represent the change belief better than your housemaid does. She must hate that. And he tried to tell you something at the end too. Do you think it's the same thing he always tries to say at the end? He'll never spit it out, poor guy. And that's the hint from the game saying that yes, this is all just teasing. Odile, you're a researcher. So she was looking for a family tale, maybe the whole time you've known her. Family tales are a Volgardian tradition, and as half Volgardian, she felt like it would bring her closer to her roots. And that's why she came to Volgard even. To find out more about herself. Being able to go wherever you want, and find out more about yourself in the process. Well, that sure was interesting, wasn't it? Bonnie, you got to hang out with that kid, didn't you? So all this time, they felt guilty because they feel like you're the reason you're half blind. What a silly idea. But they're dealing with a lot right now. Their sister is frozen in time, they had to run away from their home to escape the king's curse, and they had to see you and your stupid eye every day. And they had to see you and your stupid eye every day. That's what it actually said. No wonder they don't know what to do with all these thoughts rattling in their brain. No wonder you felt like they hated you. But isn't it nice to not be hated anymore? Well, I suppose you're still hated now. What? Need a reminder of their favorite foods? Well, so far you found out that they like rice, pineapples, and samosas with potatoes but with no cheese. That's all of them, isn't it? Alright, nothing on that nature then. Any other questions? Let's see. That was the loops, the king, everyone. I guess that's it. What do you need? What to do next? A question about... Wait, question about... Mirabelle's statue. Let's see if nothing else. You went to Mirabelle's statue. I saw that. I wanted to ask you about it. I couldn't see you very well. I saw you go to the statue and ask your housemaid to touch it. And then, poof! Nothing. I think you were talking to someone. Yeah, the change god. What? You tell Loop about how you and Mirabelle talked to the change god. Well, putting aside the whole, the change god knows you're looping and thinks it's funny to watch aside. It's so nice that the change god talked to your housemaiden. She was thinking she was a bad believer because she doesn't feel romantic or sexual attraction. Isn't it nice to know some god out there doesn't care about that sort of thing? Especially the change god. Kind of freeing. Your housemaiden got some closure. Even if she doesn't remember. You're not. So they think it's funny, huh? Loop swears under their breath. You're angry too, but you just breathe and move on. Well, neat. That's neat. And I guess that's the end of that. Odile seems suspicious of me. Anything else? Is that so? It's pretty perceptive, but not that weird. Figuring out you're looping in time just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. How did you know I was allergic to pineapples? I just knew. What? How? I just knew, Stardust. Like, really? Wait, what am I? What am I again? A star? Which is part of the universe?
Indeed. So why wouldn't I know when the universe knows?
You suppose that makes sense, but... questions. At the end, Isabel. Let's see, you mentioned something. Go to sleep at the clock tower. That's probably it. Just about to tell you how unfortunate. I'm going to make sure you don't drop it. Be trying to get away to say. And it keeps happening too. Alright. Nothing else there. Alright, I guess that's everything.
I see you later, Stardust.
They gently wave you goodbye and you give them a nod and walk away. Very well. We know the next place we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go over to the mirror. But still, these tiny little pieces just keep coming about. I've been trying to get so little loops and avoiding using the loop system because there had to be better ways to just get everything in more or less one go. Of course, the game is making me do this otherwise. I know. It is slightly frustrating. But hopefully when we next go over to the mirror, we'll finally get one of the last little pieces that we really need. And since it's on the 3rd floor as well, I have to make sure I actually go over to that door again. And while we're at it, to say while we're still here in Dormont and doing all of the interactions with our family members / friends again, gonna have to make sure to check out the books in the library, see if we can actually still read that language, or if it actually will come up now. Change that statue, new loop, new blessing. Statue you like the most, and close your eyes. Breathe in and out. Crouching down, you whisper to the statue and ask. Protection's the only one we haven't done yet. You whisper protection, protection, protection. Want your family members to be protected to survive. It's what you want. You actually feel a little stronger. You pinch yourself. Barely hurts. And your family member's defense got boosted. Close your single eye.